An avid cyclist dreams of turning his passion into a business. He consults his banker to help find the best path. Now bike wheels are being built, and all it took was a little push to get rolling. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Clint.
And we're live. Welcome to Strike Up Here, episode number 226. With your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
What's up, man? I'm Rapid Dave.
You know, it's been a long 4 days.
Yeah?
Like,
I feel better.
you feel better?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's not the communications I was getting from you earlier.
Oh, I just said it was a long day at work.
Long day, long week.
You're like, I can't have a beer. This is like insane.
This is
just have a drink. Don't tell me about it. Just have one.
No, I'm not gonna be that guy. You know,
Old School and his wife are taking bets as to see who, not who caves first, or just how long it lasts. Yeah, him and Christy are like,
okay.
I don't know. They're betting against us. I go, well, what kind of? You don't think we're gonna make it 31 days?
Or what? Yeah, like we can't make it that long. Like I'm offended and I'm hurt. And
When I mentioned it, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just pick another month and do it.
Gonna do dry 2023.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, that's just awful. That's a horrible idea.
One out of time for a little bit, so I was like, you know what? That's not gonna happen for me.
It's not happening. That's not gonna work for me. Yeah, no.
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah?
I talked about it earlier. Is like, you know, it's been going quite well. I think there was only one time I was like, you know what? I kind of wanted to drink, but I think I was just sitting there playing like Rocket League or something,
Right.
and I just wanted to. I usually after I win or something like that, or between games, I'll take a drink or a swig or whatever.
Right.
And now it's just so lonely. There's nothing there.
Lonely.
I put a little glass of water, and then I'm like, I don't want water.
What is this? Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
I need something that's got electrolytes. You know, it's just got the stuff
It's
that
got what plants crave.
Yeah.
So how was your New Year's?
That was
How'd that
fine.
go for you?
Yeah, I went to WinStar.
Okay. Yeah, I
out.
saw the pictures.
Yeah,
Did you guys stay the night out there, or did you come home?
I just came home because
Okay.
I'm done drinking at midnight. I was like, you know
Okay.
what? I'm not tying one on. We hung around the house and then decided to roll up to. I think it was about like 8 o'clock. Go, hey, go get ready. So we're gonna leave in about an hour or something like that. So we got up there about like 10. I mean, just slow rolled up there, cruise, no traffic, amazing, no traffic on 9 o'clock at night heading north to Oklahoma. Perfect. Got there, found a parking spot that was kind of reasonably close, and I was like, all right, this is cool. So we went in there and hung out. The game was still on. Was that Ohio State? No, Michigan and Ohio State played earlier. TCU, whatever one of the college, one of the stupid.
Yeah, Georgia,
yeah.
Ohio State.
Georgia, Ohio State played.
Yeah.
And so they were still on. So I got her a drink. I was like, yeah, you going to, because I'm going to go play slots. All right, well, I'll be right here, you know, whatever. I sat there and watched the game and kind of checked on her, watch the game, check on her, watch the game. And then I was like, yep, we're here till, I was like, we're staying till about 1:30, 2 o'clock. And she's like, well, I'm fine with that. I was like, okay. And then rolled on to the house.
Okay.
It was like easy peasy.
Okay, cool. Billy Joe in the house. I stayed at a hotel recently where the towels were so thick I could hardly close my suitcase.
I love it. Billy Joe, how you doing today?
Man.
But yeah. So yeah, you do anything fun or you just hang around the house?
No, we just hung around the house, built a fire in the backyard and stuff. And
It was a cool night.
It was.
Nice.
Had a nice rip-roaring fire. Liz's sister tried to make the fire first, and I come out there, and I don't know, there was what are those, the fire logs, right?
Yeah.
There's one of those in there, and then like some wood just kind of thrown on top of it, like no,
piled up?
just kind of just.
You got to have air circulation.
I'm looking at him like, what the is this?
Are you about to tell me the story about like the time you built a fire that couldn't be damaged by like a storm?
The monsoon?
Yeah.
I mean, I did build a fire that lasted up through a monsoon.
So did y'all play any games or anything like that?
No, we played drink,
Yeah.
so that went good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
These cans are awfully
Let's go ahead. Yeah, so I mean,
they're super dented.
We'll go ahead and get into this, but we're having Hairless Dog. This is from Craft Brewing. It's non-alcoholic, 0.0% alcohol by volume.
Party like there's a tomorrow.
Let's see here. Heartland Malt meets West Coast hops meet 0.0% ABV. Maris Otter Malt joins Cascade, Amarillo, and Simcoe hops for a smooth hoppy IPA you can enjoy beyond moderation. It's got an average score of 2.43 out of 5 on Untapped out of 1,057 reviews.
Smells funny.
So we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
They all should be pretty light. So yeah, this is week number 1 of our dry January. So we got some beers in the fridge and whatnot. Okay, well it looks nice. Looks like a beer. Looks like a light beer. There's some. It's not filtered right.
Probably not.
That's wild.
So yeah, that's what she looks like.
Don't sound too excited.
Non-alcoholic beers have a very hoppy taste, or not taste, smell.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can definitely smell like the hop. Like it almost smells like when you're brewing, right? And you throw throw the hops and stuff
You do a
in
little
there.
dry hopping.
Yeah.
Was you got any paragraph or anything to talk about it?
I
that was
already
it?
did. Yeah, that's it.
Like a couple sentences?
Yeah.
Just to go ahead and throw this out there as well, this actually has the nutritional facts on it. You have 70 calories, 0 fat, 15 milligrams of sodium, 15 carbs, which is kind of high, and then 3 grams. It smells really hoppy, right?
It does.
How old are these things? Man, they're all damaged. Did you drop these? Were you just like pissed off when you bought these things? Where'd you find them at?
Total Wine.
It smells like terrible.
It's
I
pretty
don't like
smooth.
that. I don't like that. I don't like that smell. It's just too hoppy, and maybe it's just a certain hop that I don't like. Maybe the alcohol kills that smell. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay.
I mean,
Tastes
it's
like
not,
a lighter variety of
Yeah.
a beer. What is it? You said it was a what type of beer style?
It's an IPA.
Nice,
Right?
Citrus, hoppy, and bright. It is bright. It's citrusy. It's quite citrusy. There you go. Well, cheers to you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hoppy IPA you can enjoy beyond moderation.
Yeah. It's just go to Pound Town. Like, okay, I'll go.
And this is actually Hairless Dog Brewing, and the beer is. Oh wait, this might not be the IPA. Hold on.
You're doing great.
What is this one then?
Oh boy, we're doing awesome. Best day of my life. Alcohol may intensify the effects of this medication. I never know if this is a warning or a suggestion. It sounds like a suggestion. Like if I ever see something like that, all I want to make sure that I don't do is either operate heavy machinery or a vehicle. But yeah, no, I'm somewhat in on if I'm having some pills and they say that. I'm kind of in on having maybe one drink just to see if it.
Just to see what happens.
Let's see what happens. We got Revenge of the Nerds on. We just finished watching Major League. Oh, is it Booger? Ogre. What's that? What's this guy? Ogre?
Ogre, right?
Yeah, because Booger's a nerd, right?
Yes.
Man, look at those guys scary. God, dog. Now, I say if you're watching these type of movies like Revenge of the Nerds, make sure you get the rated R version or the unrated version. Those are a lot more fun. Just FYI, because you got Booger over there. They're watching TV with the kid.
Okay, so this actually is not on Untapped. What I looked up was from somewhere else.
Okay,
so this is a Citra lager, is what this is.
I was about to say, I just go to their website.
Yeah,
they don't have a website.
I don't know. I didn't look it
They're
up.
slinging beers, but no. They really it's kind of a bland. Not a lot. It's got a lot of information on here, but it just doesn't tell you anything. Like who does this? Oh, it's Hairless Dog Brewing Company.
Yeah,
we got that. Product there's tomorrow. It's non-alcoholic craft beer. I guess that's just whatever. Yeah, NA Citra lager. Okay, cool. I read where 25% of women in this country are on medication for mental illness. That's scary. It means 75 are running around untreated. Jeez.
Okay, so I got upfront citrus peel notes, sweet caramel malt, and earthy hops create our bold yet refreshing Citra lager. It's the perfect all-season, any occasion, NA brew for those seeking a lighter-bodied drink that's crisp and flavorful. And on Google,
I'm tired of malt.
Average rating of 4.2.
4.2?
4.2.
That's not bad.
Out of 5.
Right now, it tastes like a watered-down Mountain Dew. What do you think?
No?
Like you poured ice. You got ice in there. It's one of those drinks. What is it?
No, it's not Mountain Dew.
Sundrop? You know what Sundrop is?
Yeah.
What's the other? Fresca. It's like a Fresca with the water, with a watered down Fresca. That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying it's actually a quite nice alternative. It looks good. It smells. It has that weird smell.
Real
to
smooth.
It,
It's not bad.
It's just something going on there. I don't know what that is.
It's with all NAs.
Thank God we got
There's
NAs.
there's something living in it that because the alcohol's not there, and the alcohol normally kills it. So there's just something extra
I
in there.
thought the yeast eats the sugar and that turns it into alcohol. And then the yeast just fall to the ground.
Well,
Down to
in
the
this
bottom.
case, the yeast doesn't eat the sugar, and now it's just kind of chills or something. I don't know.
We need to figure out the process on how to
We
make
need
an NA, because there actually is one. There's a craft beer brewery in the area, community. I don't know why I'm starting so much tonight. Community. They have one.
They want a medal
Yeah, they want a medal on it, and we've had it. We've had it in the past. It was really good beer too.
for
It's like,
NA.
it's like,
I think the
gee
name of the
whiz.
beer is NA, isn't it?
I think it's called something like that. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. I liked it a lot. So, but yeah, that's what are you gonna do? We were talking about baseball before. That baseball movie had us all wound up. Are you excited for like baseball season? Is it even on the radar yet?
So I see this big news today, and this relates to you. Rafael Devers signed an 11-year, $331 million extension, which led me to ask, who is Rafael Devers?
He's the guy. He's always got that dip in right there. Yeah.
He's a third baseman. I know that
He's
from the
big.
story.
He's a big old dude.
Yeah,
If
but
I showed
apparently
you a
he's
picture,
good.
Yeah, you'd know if you saw him.
No, I wouldn't, because I saw pictures of him.
Really?
And I'm like, yeah, I just
You don't know Devers?
no clue.
You never seen that guy before in your life?
I saw the pictures
You've
today.
never seen that guy before
When
in your
I
life?
went on to ESPN.com and it's like, hey,
I
you
feel
signed this huge contract. It's like, who is that?
I feel like you need to. I don't know. You're not absorbing anything anymore. You're
I
just kinda
watched
glossing-
a lot
you're
of
glossing
baseball,
everything over.
but-
you're glossing everything over.
I
You
don't
probably
think
had
so.
it on in the background, and then oh man, they just lit the.
I mean,
You know what this guy's best work was? Not the guy that just lit all those curtains on
I
fire.
was going to say that right there. 'Cause
The,
that's pretty fucking impressive.
But the guy, oh my God, he burnt the whole damn house down. I was like just thinking to myself, I go, that's an impressive house. But the blonde guy, is it an antagonist? The antagonist in this
The guy
movie.
from Married with Children?
Yes, that's where he had his best work. It was when he was hanging out with Al Bundy. John Goodman's in this thing.
Yep.
Oh man,
There's just a ton of people in this.
I saw that. So that alert came across your phone or whatever, but it was just an ESPN alert. Like it's probably just a massive, contract alert.
Yeah.
Have you thought about baseball at all, like the last month, like even a little bit?
I mean, I saw the Tigers sign some guy, and I was like, oh, who's this guy? And I look him up, and he's hit like 0.57 over the last season and a half, or 157.
Got a utility player,
And so I was like,
or a pitcher.
Oh, that's cool.
Why is this
It's gonna do well. Why am I getting this alert? Like, I get the alert. They're like, they signed so and so to us. I'm like, oh, cool. Who is this guy?
You're gonna tell
and
me
I look
every
up. He's at like 157. And I'm like, who the is this?
You're gonna tell me about every farm player they sign, every AAA dude. They're just chunking people out of windows.
Yeah. Well, they need a new building.
God, dog.
They burned their last one down, so they're taking this one over.
taking over the dorm.
They're taking it back.
Oh my God. But I thought about it the other day. I go, well, pitchers and catchers will be report in about a month and a half. I think it was the new year that brought it on. I think it was like, oh,
Yeah.
here we go. And I saw something, and I complain every single time I think about it. I love baseball. I want to watch baseball games. You know where I don't want to watch baseball games? At the freaking stadium in Arlington. Or I'm sorry, the Walmart housing warehouse.
Malls of America.
It's so I like the place, trust me. Yeah, fine, great, grand, wonderful, right? I don't want to watch baseball there. I don't want to watch baseball there.
Is that because there's been no meaningful baseball?
It's just no.
I'm just asking,
They didn't do
like-
terrible work last year, and this year they should.
They didn't do
even better.
good work.
They should do even better this year, but it's like, I mean, we watched the World Series there. It was new.
We had a blast.
We had fun, but it was just because. I mean, we would have had fun at the old ballpark too.
Yeah.
We would have had a blast there. And I mean, we've been to a playoff game, right? Playoff
Yeah.
baseball.
We've
out
been
in
to
Texas.
several.
October. Is there anything better than October baseball in Texas? It's not September, October.
Yeah.
There's nothing better. And it's like now it's like we're indoors. I get it. Listen, I get it. July and August are brutal here. It's hot. But come on.
If you don't have that dome, you're not signing the players you just signed this last year. DeGrom's not coming here
It's true.
if it's an outdoor.
And every
he's
random
been-
game I went to was semi-full
Yeah.
this year. Every game that I showed up to, I went to like 3 or 4 or 5 games, and it was like every time I went, it was full or close enough.
Right.
So I was like, all right, that's good for the team.
No,
But
I know.
I don't want to see it.
Good for the team.
Or
Crappy for me.
Open the damn roof. I want to. I want the roof open. So, anyways, we were talking about that. We were talking about baseball, the DH and things like that. Pitchers and catchers report here in about a month and a half. And then we're on our way. Well, on our way. In about a month and a half, about a month from now is the Super Bowl. Now, I have a question about that. Have you heard anything, possibilities of them pushing back the Super Bowl?
No.
Because of the craziness that happened on Sunday Night Football.
No.
Was it Monday Night Football.
Monday night, yeah. No, we don't know anything. We have no idea what's going on. And, here's the thing, though. But at the same time.
Just to recap, go ahead and
who cares?
Tell everybody.
Damar Hamlin, has a, what was it called? Like colitis.
Cardiac, almost like cardiac arrest, but his cardiac
colitis command or something. There's a specific name for it. And he gets, it's a hit. It's a normal hit that you see in a game. It was kind of a big hit. You see him get up, and then he's down. Mm-hmm. And you're like, what the just happened? And then you hear they're performing CPR on him for 10 minutes. They got the ambulance out there on the field, but they're not putting him in the ambulance. And, the players, they all kind of stepped up and surrounded him so that you couldn't see what's going on, right?
They could have done it if they really wanted to. They would have had to get the spider cam out there, but they shouldn't. They did exactly what they should have done, kept going to commercial and just let it go. Because I was like, man, they're still on. I was like, man, every time they come back, I go, it's the same shot. Yeah. It's the same shot.
And it's just, you have no idea what's going on with him health-wise. He's in critical condition, still in the hospital. You're hearing some positive signs and things like that. But like for every tweet that you see about it, positive signs, you'll see someone tweet something negative. Like, as far as they have people on site because they're expecting him to pass away and people there for counseling and things like that. ESPN's coverage was awful. I mean, I didn't actually watch it, so I can't speak to what the coverage was like.
It was, they kind of they kept kicking it back to the studio, and the studio was all quiet. It was just crazy. They should just had it on.
You should have just went to the studio and just stayed at the studio, right?
They went to the studio and they're sitting there, but there's nothing for them to talk about either. So it's actually, in the way they handled it okay on the field because they had no choice, right? They had to, hey, medical attention. The guy needs medical attention, and that's what it is. And everybody in the stands were in awe. They were quiet. There was no craziness. How sometimes some fans or someone gets hurt, they clap or some other crazy stuff. But this
was different.
Everyone was very just quiet and patient and just sat there and was like. But for us at home, it was like, man, what are they doing? And they kept just coming back. Well, there's no. Joe Buck just kept saying, "There's no update, so let me kick it back there." Whatever. It was just a constant trying to one up each other on that. Oh, care more. That was kind of. I was like, "Geez, okay, we got it, man."
Yeah.
But
and you hear all the stuff like the NFL wanted them to play, and the players were like, "Yeah, no, we're not going out there." That's starting to come out and things like that, and. I mean, how do you go back out there after you see something like that? And again, you see stuff like, players getting injured. You get injured badly, getting carted off, neck braces, things like that, and they kind of go out there. But with this, I think this was almost different just because of just the extreme level that it was.
Yeah, I mean, they had to perform CPR for how many ever minutes, This easily could have cut to stories about this kid interview as college coach, bringing up the kid and some positive vibes, yeah. I mean, or plug his charity and stuff like that.
And which that's the thing. Like, he had started a GoFundMe to raise money for toys and stuff for the youth, and that's blown up. And it's raised over $6 million. And
six now?
Yeah. Last I saw it was like $6 million.
Nice.
I know Tom Brady made a big donation to it. Chris Jericho made 2 donations because he made his first donation and had a typo in the way he spelt his name. And you can't correct it, so he just did another donation for the same amount and spelt his name right.
Oh, my God. Because you can't correct it. No, I'm going to make sure this goes out there. It's almost they had no producers in the building. I mean, that's ESPN, right? They're too busy. They're on all the producers and all the anything else. They're on LeBron watch. Like, this game was just a thing on in the background. They're waiting for LeBron to, take a dump or do something, or maybe he has thoughts about the new Avatar movie that we just can't live without. But yeah, for what happened,
has
how it
anyone
happened,
asked him?
It was actually just absolutely insane. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it when we saw it because Lindsay hollered from. She goes, "T. Higgins is down." I go, "T. Higgins is down." And I was like, "I don't know about that." And so I come in there and I go, I'm watching it and I found the thing and I was like, "No, that's not T." I go, "He went to tackle T. Higgins." You know what I mean? And that was the collision.
Yeah, trippy bronze trash.
Yeah, it really is. I can't stand anything about him. You know, I don't care what he thinks, his thoughts on anything or whatever. We're not in the same tax bracket, the same,
Hold
anything.
on.
You know,
I got breaking news here.
that's breaking news to you.
You're not in the same tax bracket as Braun?
You can't tell.
I mean,
That's not breaking news. But yeah, it's like I don't need. It's
they
like
could
when,
have interviewed LeBron to ask his thoughts on this tragedy. They could have.
I'm surprised they didn't, to be honest. And you know what? I'm sure he tweeted something, and then they probably put that at the top of their page. But yeah, it's absolutely insane. No one's seen it before, and it just like you've seen people, like you said, get hurt, carted off.
This morning in North Carolina, wheels are spinning. Determination is winning. A passion is now a thriving business, and it shows no signs of slowing down. How? The power of a conversation, like the one Clint Spiegel had with First Horizon Bank about starting a bike wheel manufacturing facility in Asheville. Now it's not just talk, it's rubber meets road. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Clint. First Horizon Bank, member FDIC. This morning in the Atlanta airport, no one's missing a meal on Mac Wilburn's watch. With 11 restaurants to serve passengers, he's got dining for every destination. And it all started when Mac talked with First Horizon Bank about opening a franchise in the airport. Now it's open for business and cleared for takeoff. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Mac. First Horizon Bank, member FDIC.
Tua, he got dropped twice this, every times, and he's getting up and crumbling. I think another player, they just, the hard hits, the craziness of this year, and now this.
That's the third big injury that happened on that field this year. I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank on the third one, but Tua was on that field.
Really?
And then and then there was one more that I'm drawing a blank on right now.
I watched Christian Eriksen last year live. It was wild. I don't know what that is.
Oh, damn it! It's
Is that guy that does the climbing? Mm-hmm.
No, that's the. Give me a second.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, we're having again. He's a soccer player.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
The guy that had that collapsed on the field?
The heart attack on the field.
Holy
died.
crap!
Yeah.
That was crazy.
And like
during the World Cup, right? I'm pretty sure it was during the World Cup.
No, that just happened.
I thought
the World Cup just happened.
No. There was another guy that had like a heart attack on the field in the Netherlands, like a couple years back.
Yeah, they had cameras showing the CPR and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was insane. Yeah, they talk about not covering something right. That's not covering things right.
J.J. Watt had a heart attack. You know about that?
I don't remember J.J. Watt having a heart attack.
Mm-mm. It was a Man United, I think. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe it was that. There was another one I could have swore that there was something with the Netherlands as well. But yeah, there's been some wild stuff. That was this year.
I miss that.
Yeah, I miss it too. I know he's retiring now.
Yeah, he's done.
Oof. But yeah, it's absolutely insane. So with that going on, so you're saying, as far as you know
Holy
right now.
Holy crap. Lizzie coming in those big. Sean Stoddard in the house.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Stodds?
How you doing? So you don't know if they're going to postpone the playoffs. You don't know if they're going to postpone the Super Bowl. Week 18 fantasy? Week 17? I mean, most of my leagues are over. Like, because
you had a lot of Super Bowls this last week.
Most normal people in the season on the 16th. Now that they get an extra week of the football season, so now we're like, oh, let's extend it by a week. So now it's just ridiculous.
It's
had to have his heart restarted. No shit. Oh my god.
Huh.
You guys for or against playing the rest of the game on the spot? No, just.
No, I mean, they made the right call at the time, right?
Yeah.
And that's 100% what the call should have been. They should have made it sooner, in my opinion. But you know what? It is what it is, right?
Well, once they got him up off the field, it wasn't very long, I think, before trying to restart. The referees went over and says, hey, he's off the field. We need to talk about restarting or whatever. And the coaches came together like, yeah, actually, I'm going to head to the hospital. And like, you should. No big deal. And we're going to call it, whatever. And that was it.
I mean, so here's what you got to look at, though. Okay. You've got two teams. This definitely could affect seeding and playoff position and stuff.
Yeah, not just our selfish asses.
No, this is
from,
about
fantasy
football, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. I think what Yahoo might end up be doing is like taking this next week's scores for your leagues and stuff like that. But I think at some point in time they might have to.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going to kind of take stock after this week and see what happens and see if that game would affect anything playoff wise, standing wise.
Man, they made it 5 minutes in. Oh my God. Yeah, 5 minutes in. Yeah, I got the Bills. The Patriots come to the Bills next week, or this upcoming week.
This
Sunday. I'm like, I really needed the Bills Bengals kind of blowout shebang bang. You know what I mean? I was really expecting a high scoring game. Took the over. Had put a couple good rosters together for DFS as well, and I was really looking forward to it. I had Tyler Boyd set up. He scored one of the first touchdowns. Like, there we go, value. Pretty excited. But some people think fantasy football is a matter of life or death. I can assure you, it's much more important than that.
Yeah,
I can assure you, it's much more important than that.
It is. We'll figure out what's going to happen with fantasy football. I feel sorry for all the commissioners out there as we have to try and figure out what we're going to kind of do.
Anything. You're just doing whatever they're telling you to do.
Yeah,
right? You're not going in to manage any points or do anything.
I might.
Like, hey, it's this and this is what it is. Luckily, I think in our group, the championship is only divided. It's only for that was already decided, right? There's no way somebody's scoring.
He has like 3 players left, and Joe Burrow and
was it Jamar Chase or no? Bonus got Chase. So Mixon,
maybe and a kicker. I think Money.
Oh, Money was going to blow it up.
I mean, I looked at it because I went and looked at it like after that happened. I go, well, hopefully it doesn't matter, and I pull it up and I'm like.
It didn't matter for a little while.
It could. Look, if Burrow has a game,
he drops 50,
and Money has a game, and I swear there's one other player too that he had, and I'm like,
yeah, it makes it tough. It really does. I'll take the trophy with you, by the way, this week. I meant to give it to you last week.
I will keep it here until we figure out what's going on.
No, I just deliver it to whoever wins it. Aliens, we come to destroy the Earth. Greta, it's a bit late, right, Cottums? If there's one person I'm more tired of than LeBron, is that Greta Thunberg chick. Like, they're on the same. I think they're in the same boat of just annoyance. Every time I see her face, I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, but it's what though? It's because of her that Andrew Tate guy's in jail.
I don't even know who Andrew Tate is.
Is that what his name? He's the big misogynist guy that
I don't even know who that
he
is.
wants to. He's been trying. He used to be like a kickboxer or something like that.
Okay,
but like he's been like on the run. Like he got arrested for human trafficking and things.
What?
And like he was missing like in the wind, right?
Uh-huh.
And she was tweeting at him, about bragging about all of his cars and emissions and all this, and he tweeted a picture of him getting, he's in like a robe, smoking cigar, get pizza delivered from a local pizza place.
Oh.
And through that picture, the authorities were able to find him and arrest him.
Human trafficking?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Like, had several women in there that was holding them captive. And, oh, yeah, dude, it was.
Holding them captive? Isn't he, like, really rich?
Yeah, I mean,
so he's really...
yeah, but he's also kind of, trafficking human beings. So
yeah, well, that's what I was saying. It's like,
you mean we aren't even allowed to traffic humans anymore? No, I know.
I'm pretty sure they put the kibosh on that. You know what I mean?
Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
Can't really. Yeah,
but yeah,
I had no idea. I had no idea. But you always guys like that. You always see them are surrounded by women, right? They're always around. It's like, why are they keeping control and keeping people housed up like that? You know what I mean? But it's the same thing with Epstein. Was it Jeffrey Epstein? And what's that other chick's name? Giselle something or other. I can't think of her name. What?
Giselle Bundchen?
No.
So. Okay.
But I mean, they got arrested for human trafficking. I mean, they didn't traffic the humans to anybody. It just kind of stopped right there.
Traffic them to anybody.
They didn't go any further than that. They were like, you know what? That's enough, and we're not really going to look into it any further. But y'all are in trouble. No. Gillian Maxwell. Yeah, there you go. That's who that is. She knows.
She probably watched the documentary.
Those documentaries are crazy, man.
Dude.
I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, those are crazy. When I have time to watch TV, I try not to watch anything Lizzie's watching because one, I'm not interested.
Right.
But two,
you got Revenge of the Nerds is on, and starting Friday you get Jaws 1 through 4.
When I sit down and then something like that's on, I'm just like, what's going on here? It's always about like some killer. We watch those bodybuilding killers. Did you watch that?
No, Liz watches all that. I'll be like, so what are you watching today, and how depressing is it?
It's all depressing. It's like, it's they were bodybuilders, a male and a female, a husband and wife, and she killed him. She shot him. It was crazy as hell listening to these stories and just like how effed up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Well, you're watching it, and it's the ones that kind of they. You know who the person is,
I don't want
right?
to spoil it for anybody.
And they go back to their childhood, and they're talking about, well, this is, what was going on with the child through everything, and you're just like, you guys didn't know this guy was going to grow up to kill people? Like, come on, man. All the signs are there.
It really depends if the people who are digging up this dirt like you or not, because they're going to paint it as you were poor kid, this and that, or it's their parents tried their best and they, still something happened. I'm like, oh my god, just what the hell is that? Booger's mom? Greasy Tony's. I need that shirt. I need that freaking shirt. I don't want that 3/4 job though. I don't. Nah,
you got. If you're gonna do it right. Don't half-ass it. We got Whiskey Pro coming in. Cows are just walking milkshakes. Lego people live in houses made from their own flesh. Legos.
I mean, they're Legos.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with him.
I mean,
did I tell you he was like texting me, telling me we were sitting there playing Fortnite. He's sitting there telling me a story. He's like, I don't know what's wrong with my phone, man. This phone sucks. I only get calls from certain people, and everybody else, I miss every single call. It doesn't even ring. I'm like, well, it's because you got your phone on silence. I go, you got it on Do Not Disturb. He goes, what?
Holiday shopping is so stressful.
It doesn't have to be. BlendJet is the perfect gift for everyone on your list.
BlendJet?
It's the portable blender that lets you make smoothies and shakes anywhere.
That sounds amazing. But what about the price?
That's the best part. BlendJet's Black Friday sale is going on right now. It's their lowest price ever.
I'm sold. Where do I get it?
Just go to blendjet.com. But you've got to hurry. The sale won't last forever. blendjet.com.
The Hartford Small Business Insurance knows that running a small business is a big-time commitment. So this holiday season, they're celebrating hardworking small business owners with a chance to go to iHeartRadio Jingle Ball in Miami on December 16th. Nominate yourself or another small business owner for a chance to win a trip for two. Includes airfare, 2-night hotel, tickets to the show, plus $1,000 in spending cash. For official rules and entry information, visit iHeartRadio.com/smallbusiness.
I go, yeah, hey, every time you send me a text, it says notifications are silenced. I go, that's you. You have it on Do Not Disturb. He goes, what? Pull your phone. I go, swipe down at the top.
This sounds like very much like a TJ, turn your mic around conversation.
And so I went through the steps on how to get it done. He goes, you got to be kidding me. He was all, whatever. Guess what? Did it again 2 days later on accident. I'm like, you moron. He goes, I did it again, man.
It's like a 6-step process to change it. How do you actually accidentally do it? Technology is hard. Yeah, well, especially for a cat. So I get it.
He doesn't have the thumbs.
Although he's got Facebook. He's got Facebook figured out.
They got Sofia Vergara posing for America's Best now.
Yeah. I mean,
wow.
I need to go get
she's got her own.
Yeah, her own eyeliner. Yeah, she's got her own.
She's like Cindy Crawford for the eyeglasses thing. Because Cindy Crawford had the couches and stuff.
Yeah.
She has her own collection of the couches and whatnot.
Or Paula Deen with pots and pans.
That woman's still around? I thought she got canceled.
I don't know. Maybe she did.
I think she got.
Oh no! You know who it is now?
She got a little.
I saw it the other day. Drew Barrymore has her own line of appliances. Yeah.
I don't know when Twitter's going to figure this out that I don't want to see Drew Barrymore tweets, or I don't care about her show. Don't see any sponsor. Whatever targeting they're using, it ain't working. I can't. Listen. I haven't wanted to see her in like 20 years. Back 20 years ago, wanted to see a lot of Drew Barrymore. Big fan.
Big fan. What was it? Charlie's Angels. Drew Barrymore.
Big fan.
Huge fan.
But now. And I keep saying I don't want to see it. No, never, no, never.
But it gets you to react every time to say no, so they just keep bringing it back. We're getting those reactions. No.
Or I hit report. All right, if they keep doing it, I hit report, and they're like, well, what's wrong? I go, I'm offended.
I'm offended. Her face offends me.
I can't stand it. It's going to be the longest show ever. I think we're going to barely hit an hour.
You think so?
Barely hit
I don't
an
know,
hour.
man. I got a couple things to talk about.
Oh, so, all right, we already talked about baseball. We got the football thing. I'm actually kind of nervous about the thing. I'm going to Vegas for the Super Bowl. So that's why I keep asking. I'm like, if they give you some inside information as far as fantasy football goes, I need the info because I'm going out of town. If you cut off the legs of Mike
Wazowski.
Is that Wazowski? Mazowski?
Yeah, from Monsters Inc. Wrong Inc. though. Is it still considered decapitation? I mean, he doesn't really have a neck.
He still has his arms, though.
Yeah.
His arms
are. That's his body, though.
Yeah.
Because his arms come out of there, so he doesn't really have a head, per se.
Yeah. Skip Bayless, that guy's cool. Oh, God. So, yeah, Skip Bayless made some insensitive, or what do you call him? He called him something. He didn't really apologize either. I can't remember the tweet. He called him something that Shannon Sharp didn't even show up. It was a bad.
Didn't show up the next day. Yeah.
In regards to the player that Hamler.
DeMar Hamlin, because he was talking about, how can they cancel a game like this, blah, 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 which now seems so insignificant. Okay. And then he had to clarify his tweet because people were upset and whatever. Shannon didn't show up the next day. He's like, yeah, I'm out. And then he shows up today and he's doing his opening monologue, talking about how, he didn't really agree with what he said and all that. And can Skip just sit there and stay silent?
I wouldn't.
No, he's sitting there giving his monologue. He said, well, let me, whoa. He's like, dude, I'm trying to do my monologue. Can you just give me a second?
No.
You don't have to interrupt me.
Skip should have not showed up today.
And then he's like, oh, okay. And then Sharp goes, you know what? Forget it. Just start the damn show. Let's just go. Like, he's like, Skip's like, no. I just want to come on here, give my monologue, say clarify why I wasn't here yesterday, and blah, blah. And you can't even let me talk for 2 minutes. Like,
I can't stand either one of them. I don't. One, that's the show I think that was like, oh, it's disputed, right?
Undisputed.
And so I heard there was a new show. I think it was on Fox Sports or something like that.
Yeah, because Skip left ESPN.
Yeah, and I lasted about 36 seconds. I was like, yeah, this isn't for me.
That was so fake. 90 seconds later, they were. I didn't watch any. I just saw the clip.
Well, it's all staged and fake. Yeah. No, I don't think that. I think that
the only
Skip
thing
Bayless is the same thing as Screaming A. Smith, just tweets and says crazy shit for viewers.
I was going to say, the only thing that's not fake is the fact that Skip is just completely a moron and just says things just because people will give him click on it.
How many reactions did he have before? And
just
then
like
how many reactions did he have after?
When he wrote his Cowboys book and he talked about how Troy Aikman's gay.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was a forefront for saying Aikman's gay. Meanwhile, he's got his wife and kids. And,
well, I mean, a lot of
he's all that is just a man. Snowman's in the house. My rear bros, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year.
His tweet wasn't bad, but if that's what it takes to get him off the air, I'll take it.
I don't care if he's on or off the air because he doesn't.
I don't watch him, so it doesn't affect me.
That's my whole thing with a lot of these other things too, like cancel culture and stuff like that. I'm like, does this person bother? You don't watch the channel any damn way.
Yeah,
you're not going to watch the show. So what do you? There's 1,000 other channels, 1,000 other shows, but you need him off of this 30-minute block.
Yeah, because I mean, if you just want to start canceling things because they're awful. I think we're at the top of the list, right?
I'm telling you. Like, why is the internet allowed to these guys? What the heck is going on? These guys. We're watching Revenge of the Nerds. We got Revenge of. Oh, I forgot about Tanaka. Is it Tanaka or Tamakawa? What is his name?
I don't know, but he plays the same character in every movie.
He's great.
He's so great. And wasn't he in the what was that movie with frickin' Michael Keaton? Gun Ho? Was he in Gun Ho when he gets older?
Never seen it.
You never seen Gun Ho? Oh, that's a good one. Norm's in it. Michael Keaton.
Norm.
Oh,
I thought it was like Norm Hitchcock or something like that. That's the only Norm I know. I don't know.
Skip Bayless is Stephen A. Smith by both the Howard Stern of the sports world, constantly making ridiculous remarks just to get a reaction.
Of course.
I mean, that's
what I just said. It's like you're on a delay. Yeah, I literally just said
cancel
the same
culture
thing.
is fucking stupid.
It is
no, it is. Like,
now there's some things that I'm like, hey, we probably don't need to see this anymore. But I've been trying to get the Kardashians off the air for years, but it's just not going to work. The women have spoken, and they rather watch that than the WNBA. I don't know why. I don't know why. If they put that kind of energy that they put into, this women's sports would be thriving right now. But women don't want to watch women's sports. They want to watch the Kardashians.
There was that female, the former basketball player who had that whole big thing about that, talking about how, the
Caitlyn
WNBA.
Jenner?
No.
Oh.
Talking about how, hey, if the women, talking about how women are complaining because the women aren't making as much in the WNBA and things like that. And
Yeah.
she looked at it, she goes, it's our fault. we don't support them. If we actually went to games, watched them on TV, it'd be more popular.
Yeah, I made this comment the other day too. I was like, look, let's see, because I think ESPN is coming, and it's not ESPN. Was there an ESPN at one point, or was it ESPN U? Was I'm thinking of
college, which that's still a thing.
Yeah,
it's still there.
And so I was like, well, thank God, because then I won't have to watch. There won't be any programming.
I'm gonna have to pay extra for that, and I'm not paying for it.
You're not gonna have to pay extra for that. It's included. I guarantee. I bet you. Bet you $1,000 that shit is more included than your local.
Here's
channel.
the thing: it's going to be tied in with some other stuff.
Oh, is that how they're? It's going to be part of the Disney bundle all of a sudden.
We got Joe Hurdum as my first dry January. I'm glad to have you brothers along for the journey. It's our first dry January too. Here we are drinking Hairless Dog.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Dry January, that's not too bad. We're 4 days in. We're going to make it, and then it's just going to make February that much wild.
Just
or wheels off.
Tune in for that first show in February.
It's probably not that great. Yeah, I just you're right. I think at first I was like, no, they're going to make sure it's out there, but then
you want to get the Sunday ticket, you got to get ESPNW. Son of a.
We're now NFL's, subsidizing the WNBA too. I told you, I go, look, just pay them as much as they want to get paid. Who cares? Give them the same money. It just comes out of the same damn league anyway. It comes out of the NBA. Yeah. Work a better NBA pass, include WNBA games, and then hey, just split everything. 50-50, baby.
Split it down.
And like I told you, every player, like say the max contract, whoever gets a max contract, they get the same. They get a max contract.
The best player in the NBA's contract matches the best player in the WNBA's contract.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's how it should work.
Joe, we will lose weight and then enjoy that first sip.
That's what I totally said when we started talking about doing dry January. I was like, you know what? I'm looking forward to like cutting down on the carbs, man. These beers that we have, they're so heavy. They're so like just packed with calories and sugar and carbs. And, I don't mind sitting there drinking a Miller Lite. We have Busch Light too. Busch Light yeah, we usually drink craft beer on the show, but when we're off the show, we're drinking everything. It doesn't matter.
I'll drink it all.
You go into town. But I am looking forward to it. I want to try the first February show, break out the shot glasses for some whiskey. I don't know about all that.
We'll see what happens. It's been a while since we've done a whiskey show.
I just don't. Oh, God. I'm telling you. Whiskey. We're going to have to tie that in. What month is National Whiskey Month? Is it April or is it March?
I don't know. You Google it.
You probably know the feeling. Sweaty, fast breathing, quick heart rate. That's a cortisol spike. It feels awful, and its imbalance is the cause of your anxiety. Rebalance Health's 3-part anxiety system helps address it at the root. Rebalance Health lozenges are natural and designed for optimal absorption, providing 24-hour relief. Live life fully without feeling like you're fighting for it. Get 50% off your first month with code CALM23 at rebalancehealth.com.
Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.
Look it up on your phone.
Look it up on your phone. What day is Whiskey Day? How about that? It probably says every day.
Every day is
May 20th, 2023 is Whiskey Day.
May 20th. Let's do it. Tune in May 20th-ish.
Yeah.
Whichever Wednesday that is.
Take a couple days off for that one because that's going to suck. And I don't even like whiskey. I don't like whiskey. Yeah. But I sit there, and once I get on it.
For someone who doesn't like whiskey, you sure do drink an awful lot of it.
Once I get on it. It's like, it's just unstoppable.
Every time you come on and you're like, I just don't like whiskey. I'm like, you've got like 7 bottles of whiskey in your freezer, bro.
That's why they're just there. I don't drink them. They just sit there. They just sit there.
I don't know, man.
They're all for show. They're all for show.
They're not for show when they're sitting in your freezer. Then you pull them out and you get a little cold drink.
Hey, Joe, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Cheers to you over there on the Twitch.
On the Twitchy Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
All
right, what do you got? We got picks here in about 17 minutes.
I got 2 things for you.
All right.
And I know it's been a rough week because we've had a couple deaths this last week. So I need to see how you're holding up.
There was a lot of people that died. I can't remember though. It was the anniversary of me putting the kibosh on and calling my shot on Betty White.
For of you killing Betty White? Yeah.
I shouldn't say calling my shot because I looked over at Liz and go, I didn't say. I said, hold on, hang in there. And she just didn't want to listen. So anyways, go ahead. What do you got?
Barbara Walters.
Oh, yeah, she died.
Dead at 93.
That's a nice long life.
It is a nice long life. She was one of those ladies that she always looked a lot older than what she was.
Yeah.
Like, I would have swore. She ain't been on the air in like 30 years, right?
She looked
34, but
80 back then.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, just like if you go back and you check out like the ages of all the girls in Golden Girls, like Betty White and them when they're on that, they're supposed to be like 70 when they're on that show, but they're like in like their 30s and 40s and shit, crap.
Yeah. I don't know about that. They're that young. I don't think they were in their 30s or whatever, but yeah.
They were pretty, some of them were pretty young on that.
Well, I mean, Betty White died, last year? And she was 90, or she was 100, right? She made it to 100?
No, she didn't.
She didn't make it to 100?
No, you jinxed her.
So Gold Girls was on like 30 years ago. So, yeah, no, she was in her 60s.
I don't know.
She probably started in her 50s, though. But you know what you made, let's see. But you know you made it when Barbara
wanted to interview. She was an icon. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Like, this is Barbara Walters, and this is 2020. Like, you just remember all that, right? And then a guy that the next guy who passed away, Pele, who was 82, where with him, I honestly like, and I'm not a soccer guy,
like,
right?
I don't know this guy at all.
I know, I knew who he was, right? And I knew he was huge. He's soccer, right? But I had no idea he was alive still. Like, I didn't really know he was alive because he's one of those guys that, like, he was done playing by the time we were born.
Oh,
right?
Jesus. I'm calling it right now. Whiskey just cursed Ozzy and George, so we'll just get ready for that. God, dog.
But he was done playing by the time we were born, right? He was already done playing. He'd come and did a stint over here in the U.S. in, like, the late 70s for those, like, 2 years I think he played here in the U.S., but he was done. But he was just so much bigger than the sport and like such a legend, like one of those guys that you just assumed
he was already gone,
right? Because he was just so. And I don't know. I didn't know, man.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I came out and I was like, I was kind of shocked. I go, dang! And so Lizzie saw it and she's like, "What? He's dead?" You know, she says about everybody, but yeah, she over the top. Every time someone dies, I'm like, yes. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Couldn't really believe it. And yeah, he's been off the radar forever. But they always talk about him around, you know, the World Cup and stuff like that because he's the only guy that's ever won 3.
It's won 3, yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, crazy.
Anybody else die? Someone else die?
I think that's it, man.
Oh, my God.
That race car driver guy. Block, yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he was actually...
Ryan Block? Was that his name?
There was a couple people who died in... Jeremy Renner got hurt in a
snowplow accident. Yeah.
And he died.
He's in critical condition.
Related to the, what's it called?
But supposed to be
Block.
Doing good.
Let me see. Ken Block.
Yeah, he was just apparently Renner was just helping someone who was stranded.
Snowmobile accident. So yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, oh damn, they both got. Hell, I thought Jeremy Renner died at one point too.
I mean, it was thought that he might have.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see what kind of recovery he's going to have to go through and things like that. There's not a whole lot out there on what he's going through. It's just he's just in bad condition, but he's getting better. Yeah. You know,
the other two people were, you know, they were old, they were up there, they lived long lives, but yeah, Block was only 50, I think 55 or something like that.
Yeah,
insane. I can't. It's just like when you hear about that, that's young. You know what I mean? That's a bit young. I don't know at what age where you're just like, yeah, they live good. Is 70s all a little too soon? 80s, that's a good life. 90s, that's a good time. I mean.
Does it depend on your quality of life? Like,
I mean, yeah. If you have a crappy quality of life, you're just sick all the time. Been in the hospital your whole life, stuff like that. Then that's something else, right?
Right.
Fred White from Earth, Wind and Fire. He died. Yeah, Sunday night.
Yeah.
So at what point do you just like, you know what? Yeah. Oh, he died yesterday. Dies at 67. Oh, okay. 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
So at 67, did he live a good long life?
No, I think you got to make it to 70.
You think so?
Too soon.
Is it
67? That's 3 years before my cutoff.
I don't think he's lifting these weights right over here.
No, he don't give it.
Ted McGinley, he's just not.
He's slinging them up there. This is how they used to work out. Yeah, boy, they had the those big old triangles, trapezoid-shaped bells. Hello, Phileas.
I'm checking out at 65. Okay, whiskey. Right.
I mean, that's pretty. I think that's a nice long life for you. I don't know if you're gonna make it. Like, if I had to lay money down, like, I don't see whiskey making it 65.
God,
you know what I mean? Like, I just don't see it. The bacon diet. I'm on Atkins, dick.
No buns.
The whiskey and the bacon, I just don't see it. I think maybe 60.
God.
But he's so young still. He's still in his, is he 30? He's not even 30 yet, right? Is he 20? 20-something, or is he 30? He 30?
I'm just waiting for the next line.
What? From him?
From you.
What? You're 36 now? Oh, boy. Halfway there, bud. Halfway there. Could you imagine if you like someone's like checking out 65 and you're already halfway at your mark, right? I'm already halfway at my mark, well past halfway. So I'm like, that's probably why I'm like, yeah, I'm going to retire in 8 years, because I mean, what the hell? I'm like, that's so much. I don't need to have the money to make it to 90. I just need to make it to 70. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear you.
I mean, I don't know what number that you would be aiming for, or what you would think would be what's a long life for you? Like, for you personally,
I don't know, man.
Like, how long do you really want to be alive?
Like $1 million and a half.
Well,
I
you're
don't
not
know,
making
man.
it that
I mean,
high,
just
so let's bring it back down to reality.
with the way modern technology is, and
with modern technology
and the amount of money I'm going to win playing the lottery, I figure I could at least live to 300. I don't know, man.
There's nothing that screams. Listen, I don't know if anybody else gets this vibe when they talk or hang out or see you, but like they see this guy's he's a scratch off. That's his retirement fund. It's just scratch off tickets. I can't win it if I ain't in it, and I'm gonna win the lottery or scratch offs. It's funny you said it like that, because I'm like, you're on to something.
I don't know, man. Hostel coming in with that tier 1 sub. They subscribed for 14 months.
What's up, buddy? Oh,
Hostel.
I'm trying to get this guy paid. I'm just waiting on. He's going to be the champion of the Strikeout Beer League.
Is
the
he?
subscriber league. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Can we go ahead and put that check, cash that check?
I need finals from fantasy football player. Man,
does Jay have anybody left?
I'm checking right now. Wait, hold on. That's a different match. Or do you show all matches? Strikeout.
Should be right up there.
Oh, it's over.
It's over. Let me see what we got here.
No, actually, it's not over. Yeah, I thought it was, but no. It looks like they graded out like it's not going to be there. So we're waiting on the final. But yeah, you're going to win.
Hold on. Pending Dawson Knox having 79 points.
Welcome in, Raiders. The Holy Man is rating with, man, thank you so much. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out NDT Podcast yet, you got to check
The
it out.
Holy Man.
You
Yeah,
gotta check
no. I'll go ahead and say Jay's done. Like, it's Dawson Knox.
It says, no, wait, it's saying that he's supposed to get up to like 127 points. Like, oh, is that what he was predicted?
Yeah. No, that's the original projection.
But it's funny how they just canceled out the league. They're like, yeah, it's over. You know what I mean? Like, it's done, it's over with, or whatever. And
because they know Dawson Knox ain't getting that, so that's why they canceled that one out. Like, they said, this one's done.
Funny enough, I'm in the other strikeout, the free league, the SOB league, in the finals against Killer Clowns, and all he's got left is Dawson Knox. I mean, he could pop off for 50 and win. I don't know. And when I say I need Josh Allen to pop up,
Hostel said he has Burrow and Diggs too.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Does he?
No, yeah, he was. He still had players. Were you a strikeout? I don't know who you are. First and 10 imply, bud.
Oh, he does. Okay, all right. I just saw that because there was just a dash next to Knox.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we're still waiting for the finale.
Yeah, we got to hold.
At this moment, I don't want to jinx anything because I'm the king of jinxing stuff. But I'd like to go ahead and extend a congratulations to First and. What's up, gentlemen? Here for the show. What's up? Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you for coming in, brother. We appreciate that.
Whiskey got you with the shout out too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. You mod people and then you totally forget their mods. But most of our stuff, we just let it like, hey, most of our friends and people that we know, like, yeah, you can mod. Who cares?
I'm pretty sure everyone who subscribes to the channel is a mod, right? We just let's just make them all mods.
So, yeah, Hostile Dot, thank you so much for that Tier 1 sub. Yeah, congratulations on a great season. It's not over. We're waiting for final numbers and things like that. But have you won? Did you win any seasons this year? Or are they in the – they count?
I haven't even looked. Okay. Honestly. Like, dudes have like 20-plus mods. The more the merrier. And why not?
I had an old buddy that used to do that. Yeah, he's like, no, I need more mods. I'm going to get more mods. I'm going to make more people mods because I'm going to have 30.
Because I need those views.
I want 30 views.
I want to make a mod so they have to watch my channel. And then when they're not donating stars, I'm going to get pissed.
Oh,
like,
God.
why aren't you giving me more stars? Like,
oh, man, look at this party. He's just sitting there blowing it. Oh, lambda. I don't know anybody that's dogging this party. It just looks like a bunch of people having a good time.
yeah. I mean, someone's dragging something out of there tonight. I can tell you that for sure.
There's a couple, yeah.
That guy, I think he's going to get a little four-way going on. My thought was I never know when people are going to be there and would never force them to be. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that's a good... Someone else was like, hey, you're a mod. If I go live, you got to be there. So I'm going to make you a mod.
So, actually, we're about to make picks, our weekly picks. You want to go ahead and talk about that real quick?
So last week it was a rough week.
I'll wait till we're done.
Wait, what are you waiting until we're done?
We got one more beer. One more last this. We'll crack it about 8 o'clock.
Oh, I got to turn it this way.
You know what? Make it good.
Whiskey, or not whiskey.
You don't remember?
No, it was a Horny.
Yeah.
Actually led at 2-2 last week.
All right.
And then me and you were both 1-3.
Sweet.
That now means that we can officially say Rapid Dave is in last place at 36-48.
Nice.
The viewers are 37-47, and I'm at 46-37 for the season. So we've got our 5 games we're going to pick.
I was going to say Hostile. Hostile, do you want to call? Yeah, that's fine.
Private photos.
So
we were waiting till 8.
Hostile, do you want to call in and do picks with us? Do you have time right now? If not, that's fine. I understand.
We're going to pick 5 games against the spread.
Yeah, he's ready. She looks pretty excited, too.
Yeah, see? Now he was starting to have some fun. He's like, oh, wait, I can't have fun.
I can't currently store. Okay, I hear you.
All
I hear
right,
you.
that's cool.
Do you want a coin, or you just want to roll through it? Because it's 5 minutes.
What are you doing, Whiskey?
Do you want Whiskey to call again?
Why not?
I have to reconnect my phone.
Okay, connect it real quick. Whiskey, can you call in? Let us know.
Great. Yeah, we're going to make some picks. It's only 5 games. Be pretty quick. We do it every week. Let's see. Just trying to make sure. Let's do it. Okay, give me a second, Whiskey. I want to go break the toilet again. You know how that goes. We haven't really, this shows you too. Like, he blames it on the beer, blames it on this and that. Like, because we used to have pregame beers and we go through all those. We didn't have any today. This is all the beers that we've had. And it's like, he's like, it's okay. I gotta go to the bathroom. All right. We are connected. So we'll give it one more second. Whiskey, you got my phone number. Make sure that you're not on Do Not Disturb, and then we'll get you in here. We'll pick those 5 games. I don't even know what teams he's picked, to be honest with you. And it's crazy, too, because we make these picks on Wednesday. We totally understand that most of these games won't happen until Sunday. I think there's some Saturday games, too, as well this week. You have inactives, actives, people who are playing, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So it's quite difficult to actually put a good thought into these, but we still like to have fun, and we want to continue doing it on Wednesdays. All right, buddy. Well, whenever you're ready, or do you want me to just call you?
Call us. We've got some good slate of games to pick from this week.
Everybody's playing. It should be really good.
You got a lot of games that, of course, we got our 3 games we normally pick, but then the other 2 games, they're the playoff implications on them. Right. I picked some games that have some implications on them. So let's.
There you go.
Caller, you're on the air?
Oh, I messed up.
Ah, bless every fucking time.
What's up, buddy?
Do we have Mr. Whiskey D in the house?
We do.
All right. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are y'all?
Just living the dream.
Did you get over that COVID, man?
I did.
How do you feel? Do you feel better yet?
I feel 100 times better.
100 times better.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Came back full strength. 65 is definitely out there.
Is it back in play?
Yeah.
It's absolutely not in play. Like, I don't know what I need to bet. You know, we need to put some money in like escrow or something.
We're not getting a Deadpool going and putting TJ at the top of the list, all right?
He's not the top of the list. Like, will TJ
I'm gonna be
outlive
like
you?
number 3 or 4.
Yeah, you're up there. Yeah, I would say so. You'd have to change some serious things before I would consider moving you down the board.
Yeah.
Just he rides a motorcycle. He loves bacon. You know, all he drinks is whiskey. Come on, man.
He drinks Red Bulls and Monsters.
You still are you smoking or dipping? You're dipping, right?
Dipping always.
Always dipping.
Those are the guys that live forever, though.
They really, those old country boys. Oh god. All right, let's get it going.
All right, here we go. So you know how this works. This isn't your first time doing it. I'm going to go ahead and lead. Son of a. Can we get someone else to call in real quick? I can't deal with this.
All of a sudden, I just got to call in randomly.
All right, so here we go. First game right off the slate. We got the Detroit Lions traveling to Green Bay to play those Packers. The Lions are getting 4.5 points in this game. Fuck Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. They're not making the playoffs this year. Lions are taking this one. I don't even need the 4.5 points, but I got to take them because that's part of it. Whiskey, who you got?
I got the Lions.
There we go. Rapid Dave?
I love that it's coming down to this scenario because all Aaron Rodgers has to do is win and he's in, right? And they've won like the last how many ever games. He's on fire. He's lighting up. 4 games. Almost said 4 games. He's lighting up. He's on fire. He's peaking, right? And you really just don't know with the Lions, what kind of week they're going to put out. But I do like the points. Is it 4.5?
4.5.
Give me the 4.5.
That's what I'm talking about.
They don't win this game.
Oh, screw you.
And their season ends.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Their season ends Sunday. Is it Sunday or Saturday game?
Sunday night.
So Sunday night?
We got the Sunday night game, boys and girls.
You guys finally got a prime time.
Till prime time.
You finally got a prime time game. Which I was recording prime time, like historically. Like ever. Have you ever won a prime time game?
Yes, we've won prime. Shut your... I'm so sick and tired of the disrespect. The disrespect I get over here.
I bet you the number's considerably low.
Oh, I bet you you know what? I can't deal with this anymore. All right, next we got the Ravens traveling to the jungle to play those Bengals. The Ravens are getting 6.5 points here. Rapid Dave.
Who's playing who? The Detroit Lions have won 33.3% of the time at home this season. Okay. I put it in prime time. I thought I was going to have the prime time numbers. Like, let's go, baby. So what do we got here?
The Ravens and the Bengals in the jungle.
In the jungle.
In the jungle. The Ravens are getting 6.5 points.
Yikes. I really want to... The Ravens just are terrible. But they keep it close, but the Bengals have had a good season.
I mean, the Ravens aren't terrible. It's just, is Lamar playing this week?
If he's playing...
I haven't heard anything. So I'm going to operate off the assumption that Lamar is not playing. Mm-hmm. Although I think you would like to get him in for this last game to get some of that rust off.
Yeah.
Before the playoffs.
Give me the 6. Give me the Ravens and the 6.5. I think that's a lot of points for a team. Ravens always somehow keep it close.
They got a good defense.
And they got a good defense. Now, unfortunately, they're going to be in the jungle. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Boiler came in with that tier 1 sub.
What's up, Boiler?
Subscribe for 18 months. Said sup, nuts satchels.
Oh.
What's going on, Boiler? Thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. Appreciate you stopping by.
Such a damn sweetheart.
I love that guy. Whiskey, who you got?
Give me the Bengals just because I hate the Ravens.
Okay.
Man, hates the Ravens.
6.5 points.
Looking for a fun way to win 25 times your money this football and basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/play100 and use code PLAY100. That's code PLAY100 at prizepicks.com/play100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit matchup to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
I feel like this game's going to be close. Give me the Ravens to keep it within the 6.5.
I think next season, this is a request I need to probably make next season. I need the games beforehand.
Okay. Well, those 3 games you knew because we always pick those 3.
The other 2 as well. Because I think next year I've got some ideas. I'm going to bid it up. I think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, that's cool. We can do this in favor of bits. I will support that. Next, we got the Dallas Cowboys traveling to Washington to play the Commanders. The Commanders are getting 7.5 points. The Commanders are starting the rookie Howell at quarterback.
Yeah, because
they're playing
out
for nothing.
Yeah,
the Cowboys are possibly playing.
Oh, they got to win
for the #1 seed, right?
Yeah. Are they in Washington, or did you say Dallas?
In Washington.
They're in Washington. Okay. DC.
7.5 points. Rookie playing. I still like Ron Rivera though, but
do you like him that much?
I mean, how much? Yeah, give me the Cowboys. You know what? I'm going to regret this pick. I'm leaning towards the Commanders, but I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
That's because you like Heineke.
Whiskey. No, Heineke's not playing.
But that's why you like. That's why because you still lean that way.
No. I like Ron Rivera. Whiskey, who you got?
I'm going to take the Commanders.
You got some insider information on that?
No, it's just the Cowboys have almost lost to the Texans. They had to come back against the Colts. They barely beat the Titans. I mean, come on.
Okay, all right.
He gave you the come on,
man,
come on, buddy.
Rapid Dave.
I mean, here's the thing with this: they're not doing great. They're playing for nothing. The Cowboys have to win this game, and they probably want to win it pretty handily, right? They
you want to go up big so you can sit your guys the second half, right?
That could that could be also be factored in here. This could be the problem because if you do get up, but you can't just sub these guys in because you seriously have to win. Yeah, I mean they're winning games by 6 points, 6 points, 5 points. Now they beat the hell out of the Colts, but this is a tough game. You know what? They have to make a statement here, and I think they definitely have to win. They beat.
So they cave under pressure, right? So you're going with the Commanders?
I'm going with the Cowboys. I almost talked myself into it. But it's tough to beat a team twice, and they beat the Commanders earlier this year, 25-10. This was I don't know, but I just have to feel that the Cowboys cover this somehow.
Okay.
They win by a touchdown.
Okay. Well, touchdown's not going to cut it. It's 7.5.
Oh, shit. I thought you said 6.5.
I said 7.5.
Oh, that changes everything. Give me the Cowboys.
Okay. All right. Our next 2 games, these both have playoff implications, if I could say words. You got the Titans traveling to Jacksonville.
These perverts.
To play the Jags. The Titans are getting 6 points in this one.
Titans suck.
This is for the division right here.
They suck so bad.
But I don't think Jacksonville's that good either.
They're not bad.
Everyone bills them up Jacksonville's so great. They've won 8 games. Maybe 7. I don't know.
Wouldn't you be excited to win 8 games?
We have.
You were pretty excited. They're 8-8.
Yeah, you were excited, weren't you?
You know what? I'm just saying.
I mean, they beat the Cowboys in overtime.
We curb stomped the Jags. So who you got here, Rapid Dave?
They've won 4 in a row, And the last two games, they've allowed 3 points to the Jets and the Texans. Yeah, I get it. But even in garbage time, they pulled their starters after the first half or first quarter or whatever it was.
Okay.
Titans, what's the
6 points?
Titans get 6 points?
Titans get 6.
Give me the Jags. F it. Somehow, like, it just won't work out for them. It just won't. The Texans beat the Titans, right? The Chargers beat the Titans. The Cowboys they're on a 3, 4, 5, 6 game losing streak, which the Jacksonville Jaguars just beat them December in Tennessee.
Okay.
Woo! Boy, that's crazy.
So
this would be a game I'd bet on.
So the Jags?
Jags. I just said Jags.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Whiskey?
Give me the Jags. I'm going to go with Trevor Lawrence.
Sunshine is making it happen. Travis Etienne's looking good. The defense is just balling
against two bad teams.
They've two bad teams.
You just said they beat the Jets and the Texans.
That's the last two times. Those
are two awful teams.
But they just beat the Titans. I mean, they beat the Packers a couple weeks ago.
The Packers suck. You're not making a good argument here.
They barely lost to the freaking to the Chiefs. They lost by 3 to the Chiefs, but that was a long time ago. That was the Titans. The Titans suck. I'm
taking the Titans here.
Wait, who's the quarterback this week? That can make a difference.
Homeboy, you started this last week.
That guy sucks.
What's
terrible.
His name?
Asshat McGee. Yeah, he's not good. I mean, he's good enough to play in the NFL, but he's not good enough to win the.
Jacob.
Joshua Dobbs.
I was close.
Malik Willis behind him.
Yeah. But no, give me the Titans here.
This is Dobbs' coming out party. He's like, last week was a little bit rough, but I'm going to figure it out.
They'll keep it within 6.
Okay. There you go.
So
nice.
Yeah. And then last up, we got the Patriots playing the Bills in Buffalo.
TV back in the 80s.
Boner humor. It's funny.
Or movies, actually.
Yeah. He's rocking the morning wood right there.
They're just sitting there watching.
Patriots are getting 7.5 points in Buffalo.
Oof.
This one's a little tough for me. Like,
Patriots somehow win.
They or keep it close, right?
I mean, last time they played the Bills ran up 24-10 on their ass.
Right, but that was at the beginning of the season, wasn't it?
December 1st.
Okay. You know what? Let me just take the Bills here.
This is two of your teams that you're like, I love both of these teams.
The Bills win this one for DeMar. How's that sound?
There you go.
Big. They went big for DeMar with this one. Whiskey, who you got?
Give me the Bills. I think it's too emotional, and they're going to be playing for something, so give me the Bills.
Rapid Dave?
How many points?
7.5.
God, that's a lot of points.
It's
just a lot of points.
It is a lot of points. Busby's in the house. What's up, Busby?
Bills, fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the Bills.
Bills Mafia. What's up, buddy?
Let me go jump on a table or something. You got a table we can throw out in the front yard and jump off the roof on it?
Yeah, I got an old burnt one. I'm not jumping off of anything. I'll put it in the street so it's not on the property. So when you just get hurt, you call the city.
Well, I'm going to jump off your roof.
Jump off your car. Get on top of your car and jump off your car.
That's not high enough. I got to get higher.
You're getting higher, gravity's going to be like just really pulling you down.
I don't have to get that high for that to happen.
It's like, you don't want to do that. Whiskey. All right, so give us a recap real quick.
So we all took the Lions. Me and you took the Ravens. Whiskey took the Bengals. Me and you took the Cowboys. Whiskey took the Commanders. You guys took the Jags, and I took the Titans, and we all took the Bills.
Oh, cool. Next week when you give the rundown, like, yeah, I went 4-1, and Rapid Dave went 1-4. Like, we picked the same team except for one.
Yeah. So I'll go 5-0, and you go 4-1.
That math will.
It doesn't always work out like that. All right, we pick a lot of different games. Hence the reason why I've got more wins than you do. So,
what are you gonna do?
Whiskey, what's anything coming up that you're doing or anything like that? Like you can get back into the podcast game, or I don't know, make it to next Christmas.
So you just
Christmas,
you're not doing anything.
We're just trying to see if you're going to. Rapid Dave wanted me to make sure find out if you're going to clear Christmas this next year or not.
He'll make it a couple more years.
Yeah, I mean, I've got that bullet saved for special occasions, so I don't have to wear it for more.
Oh, geez.
God, we got Murtaugh on our hand. Or not Riggs. Yeah, we got Riggs over here.
Take it to a dark place.
Carrying it in his pocket. He goes, I've got one picked out for the occasion.
I do.
God.
Just peek.
Oh, man. Well,
way to bring it on down. Hey, appreciate that call.
Yeah. Way to bring the room down. I don't know whose idea it was to bring you on, but that guy's dumb. I don't know.
You guys are idiots.
But Whiskey, thanks so much for joining us, brother. We appreciate you. We love you. As always, the pleasure's all on this side of the table. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Love you guys. Later.
See you, bud. Bye.
He's going to shave his beard and fake his death.
The Whiskey Pro. He still has his notifications silenced, so don't try to text or call him.
Because he won't see it.
Yeah. God.
Oh, it's crazy. I don't get any notifications.
He's just sitting there complaining, like, no one calls or texts me anymore. He's got like 47.
And you're over here like, why is that a bad thing?
You got 47 text messages. I don't know what the hell is it. Stupid phone.
Stupid phone. It's not the phone. People just don't like you. That's why no one's calling or texting. I don't know.
Again, this is we're having NA. This is Dry January. We're having Hairless Dog Brewing Company party like there's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Craft Beer Brewing 0.0%
Citra Light.
Yes, Citra NA Citra Lager. Citrus
Lager.
Hoppy,
Citra
and
Lager.
bright.
That's what it
You
was.
said you got this Total Wine and More?
Total Wine and More. Yeah.
Check them out.
They got a
you
whole.
Want to partake in any of the Dry January beers and stuff like that?
Dry January ill. Yeah, it's our first time ever doing it. And
what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. It sounds like a bad. Oh God. A bad STD. Dry January.
Dry January.
I mean, possibly. I guess I don't know.
I took some medication for a dry January.
I don't
once.
get the. Speaking of with Buzz being here, and there's jock straps randomly on the screen here.
Yeah.
So is he gonna We'll back it all the way up. Did you ever just wear a jock strap like ever in your life?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What the hell? Wouldn't your balls and stuff all come out? What's the point of it?
I don't know, man. It's just you had to wear it back in the day.
I wore one with a cup because of baseball and hockey.
Yeah, with a cup. Yeah,
but I always had like compression shorts or sliders or something. You never just went ass out in one of those things.
No,
like a pair of gym shorts or something.
No.
Like your namesake Alan from The Hangover.
No.
You never just
no, not just for shits and giggles.
You were getting sized up for a tux, and they were like, "Yeah, take your pants off. You're no problem." And then you just got a jock strap on.
No,
okay. Just
always ass out under the hockey pads. I always had underwear on. Like,
no, I always had my shorts on. I always had shorts underneath. Yeah, I always had sliders on, or that's where I got most of it, I think, from baseball. I just carried those over to hockey. I was like, yeah, I'm not wearing just like underwear.
All assless chaps.
Every chap is assless.
They call him Sweet Cheeks back at high school.
My son found a bunch. He's doing like Ancestry.com or something like that right now. He's building a profile or whatever. And so he's finding...
Like, Dad, there's a lot of red dots in Kentucky.
I'm telling you. Well, one, I don't want to dig too hard because I told him a million times I'm not your dad. So I was like don't be digging too deep. You're going to find something you don't want to see.
You can't get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, I was like, the other one, I know he's mine. You... I don't know, man. Your mom ran off to Hawaii for a little bit. You came back. Oh, I'm pregnant. Oh, are you now? Okay.
He's a little different.
But he sent me a bunch of pictures, and someone loaded up a bunch of high school pictures of me on there or whatever. I think it was my cousin. My cousin did a whole genealogy thing. And then he found some of my dad, my mom, and all that kind of shit. Right. So he sent me pictures laughing all day. He goes, "This is what you used to look like?" And I just go, "Yeah." I go, "It's kind of what I look like now if I shave my beard." It's like,
lost about 80 pounds.
Shit. More than that. Yeah. 80 might do it. Yeah. But it was funny as shit seeing it. But yeah, he's doing all that. And I've never, back to the jockstrap thing. I never wore one without some type of whatever underneath, like underwear or something like that.
Yeah, I always had.
And also, speaking of jockstraps, has Dylan Busby come up with an alternative yet?
He has not.
Is the clock ticking?
He has not. And, it's, he's going to have to figure something out. Or I need his address.
Can you even eat? Can you eat like fabric like that? I know dogs are stupid enough to be able. They can eat.
Yeah.
Can a human eat?
Yeah.
Huh. He'd have to cut it up at least a little bit, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Obviously, he's not swallowing it whole. I mean, if he is, what are you doing next Friday?
It's like I'm thinking about one. And then the size of it. It's like
huge.
It's a lot of fabric.
There's a lot of material there. I have an air fryer.
He's gonna do it all up. Make a TikTok video. You got to dip it in the egg. Dip it in the batter.
That's
hey, deep fry that shit.
Whatever you gotta do to eat it, that's on you, buddy.
It's calamari.
I'm getting all the from under cheese on it for you right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's so. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do to get out of there.
He has not come. At first, he was like, "I'll wear a line shirt on one episode." I'm like, "Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it, buddy."
What was the vote for?
Huh?
Or what was the bet for?
Amon-Ra St. Brown to finish top 10 in anything this season.
Has he?
Yeah, he's like top 10 in receptions. Right
overall
now.
receptions?
Yeah. Even haven't missed a few games this year.
But with the season not over yet, the season ends tomorrow. Like, where's his ranking?
Let's take a. You looking it up?
I don't want to look them all up right now because we're close to it. But yeah, no, I just didn't know if you had that kind of record because you act like you've already won the bet, but the season's not over. And what did you say? Was it jock jerky? Oh God. Yeah, what could it actually in anything? Like fumbles or something like that?
He said top 10 in anything. But
backwards passes?
I will
Laterals.
Yeah, so he is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 7 in receptions.
What's the number? And who's the next couple below him?
And there's a couple guys that are 5 behind. There's one guy 5. Like number 10 is Devontae, and he's 5 behind him.
Okay, so this week could really it seriously, if he doesn't go and get any receptions, he might get surpassed.
Well, so number 11 is Devonta Smith, and he's 12 receptions behind him.
Man, this week could be crazy for them, though.
So,
because, Hurts should be back. I don't know if he's going to be back or not, but he's missing Hurts. That's for damn sure. If Hurts played the whole season and Devontae plays the whole season, yeah, he's probably got more receptions than that. Woof. He's floating around 7. Okay.
Yeah.
So Dylan's keeping an eye on it as well.
Oh, yeah. As I would expect him to. Like,
that's crazy. Any other pending bets out there?
There's a lot, and there's some that need to be paid off, and that's something that we're going to have to talk about because we're going to have to get the wheel up and running for these bets.
What about
there's a few bets that I've lost that I know I got to pay up on.
Wheel bets?
Yeah, we made
okay,
a few
so
wheel bets and stuff like that. So there's definitely some bets that are going to be coming up that we're going to be doing payoffs. We got to figure out how we're going to be doing that and things like that.
Still has more catches than most receivers. Yeah, and he's been down for weeks.
He ain't top 10 though.
Yeah, was he about 15?
No.
Top 20?
No, I'd say no.
No?
I'm looking, but
I think you just type in receiver rankings, but it's all good.
Yeah,
I bet the Dallas Stars did not win the Super Bowl. Hello, Nocturnal Rabbit. How you doing?
Obviously.
Avi.
They don't play foosball.
Slapnut redeemed the Fancy Francis. He keeps coming in here.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing anymore. Why is it still there? I need to take care of that.
Oh, that's your Fancy Francis.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
or make a weird.
It's always something weird. Yeah.
Rewards.
But yeah, no, there's several. I think I have a lot of that written down in here. Me and Brad have that pending bet, depending on whether or not the Bengals and Bills play. So we bet $20 on that game last week.
That they play?
No, that he bet on the Bengals and I bet on the Bills, $20, but they didn't finish the game. So
okay,
if they play the game, we'll have that. I did a bet recap show.
I just refunded people's points on that too. So if you're watching,
well, why are you refunding his points? I gave him a Fancy Francis.
Well, I canceled it and then it asked me if I could refund.
Yeah.
I said fine.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, it's trying to be nice. Nocturnal, how you doing, pal? Everything good?
Well, I'll have the recap again next week. How's that sound?
Yeah, or later tonight.
Yeah, I just got to go through the notebook and find it.
Yeah, sweet.
So,
well, cool.
Yeah. Oh, you killing it already?
Yeah, let's go. We got to do a chug. We got beer waiting on us.
Yeah, non-alcoholic beer. Yeah. You guys think Matt Ryan stays, come back next season? If so, chance he starts. Just sweating on the Dolphins this week. I mean, Matt Ryan will be somewhere, right? I think so.
We're gonna talk more about that later, anyways. Because Baker Mayfield, we have some other, or who else? Another quarterback.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't come back. Like, maybe he just hangs it up.
He probably should.
I think he should, but it depends on who reaches out to him too. At the same time, right? Like,
yeah, if someone has interest, you're probably gonna. Okay, well, let me go check you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you have the desire to keep playing, most of these guys keep playing.
Yeah.
And if there's someone out there that's like, okay, yeah.
So great.
Gross.
Oh, man. Revenge of the Nerds is so great. If you guys have never watched that, one, you're failing at life. Two, just stop watching us and watch this because it's better. So coming up late night, we've got to talk about, we're going to have a little open discussion with everybody and kind of discuss what the future of the podcast is. Is the next episode the last episode we ever do? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. So tune in to figure it out. Dallas was about to bring back 49-year-old T.O. So, no, that was T.O. saying that. And Jerry fanning the flames because it just gets him more clicks. Yeah, and it gets people talking about him. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah. No, tune in for that. We're going to just kind of talk about, what's been going on with the show, what's going to go on with the show. And I don't know. Do we still want to do this thing? What do you guys want? Do you want us to keep doing this? I don't know. Well, we'll talk about it. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the raids, the Tier 1 subs tonight. Love it all, guys. Thank you so much. As always, I'm Alan.
Rabbit Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Looking for a fun way to win 25 times your money this football and basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/play100 and use code PLAY100. That's code PLAY100 at prizepicks.com/play100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.